Okay, so welcome back to my channel. I appreciate everyone coming by again. So what we're going to look at is another dashboard that I created. So this one is to analyze our service requests. So we're going to take a little deep dive and see how this dashboard can give us some insights, maybe help us see if we have any loopholes and any errors that we can fill. So we have a map here. We have the option to look at this layer by wind chill, or we could look at just the service request. So let's take away the wind chill since I looked at it already. It doesn't look like we have anything we need to look at as far as weather conditions. Usually weather conditions are the same. As you can see, for the average of humidity, there's not much change here, or minimum wind chill is usually roughly anywhere between -16 to -26. It's not much of a difference. I don't think that's going to affect our on-time status or our tickets that's overdue. But what I do see here on terms of the time of day, we do have a lot more service requests coming in at the evening time. So we definitely should look at our staff, make sure most of our team members are in during the evening. So this is some good insights that a data analyst will give you as a company. So we also can look at the regions. We can tell from the colors, the light is the least amount of tickets. Look like we have 281 here. Okay, that's good. Most of the requests came in at the evening time as well. And as you can see, we have the darker colors. So this one I think is the darkest. So we have 5,423 requests coming in. So we can focus on this one and try to see if there's anything we can do to be better prepared. So this data is for quarter 1. So it is something that we would normally present, try to see where we stand with quarter 1, make some adjustments so we can have a better quarter 2, 3, and 4, and so forth in year by year. You have data charts that I'll make for the whole year. That'll give us some insight on how the company's performing for the year and try to do better next time around. So right now, we're looking at the service requests in the Ashmont area. We had 2,560 for quarter 1. So let's focus on our highest requests of concentration. Most of them came in during the evening time as well. We have a 15-day average days to resolution. So from here, we can look at which companies or which departments are having the most on-time or overdue tickets coming in. So if you filter by on time. Okay, there we go. Looks like we got information channels. So the information channel department has the longest line away from on time. So to understand this, the longer the line is, the further away from on time tickets. The closer the department is, the closer to on time that we're running. So that's something that we will look into to see how many people we have in each department, if apartment is understaffed, how many people called out sick. You know, we have dashboards for HR that will help out with this as well too. Those will be in videos that I would do later on, but for the most part, we're just focusing on our volume of service requests. So let's see what filters we have here. Okay, so we have the zip code and we have the time of day of the evening. See if we can add another filter. Okay, and then we have on time. So for most of our tickets, we have 1,325 evening tickets that were serviced for on time. Average amount of time to resolute is 9 days, which is good. Actually doesn't have the lowest wind chill, so that's good. So we don't have to worry about our staff not having enough coats, so that's pretty good. And we also don't have the highest wind chill as well, wind speed, so it's not bad. Okay, so let's take this filter off. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's do overdue. All right, very good. Filter by evening. And now we can see we have the on-time status filtered at overdue. We have time of day at the evening, and we have the highest service request by zip code. Okay, let's see what this information gives us. So it looks right here. Okay, so we have days of resolutes is 69. and this is the highest overdue. So we definitely need to look into this. So this is where you would present later on when you have a staff meeting and let them know, okay, what's going on with this department? How many people do we have here on average? Maybe we have too many people coming in the morning. As you can see, the lowest amount of requests coming in is during the morning time, while we have an influx coming in from the evening all the way to night. We have 6. So we don't need too many people during the morning or at nighttime, but we definitely want the afternoon and evening time to be fully staffed and covered. So maybe if we have 10 people, we can have 2 come in for the morning, the rest trickle in by 10 o'clock, leaving around 8:30. And then going into the nighttime, everybody will be fine. We only probably need 3 people towards the nighttime. So that will be a good strategy just to make sure that our area is covered for the people who need us. So as you can see, this is just an example of one area, but of course you can also look into another area. So if we wanted to, let's see if who has the second highest amount of requests. Okay, so this is by department. So let me get rid of this filter first. Okay, let's get rid of the zip code, and we're gonna get rid of this data point. Okay, so this will give us all departments. And let's see if we have any consistency with the second highest. So we have 2,000 here. And okay, 2,300, good. All right, so let's check these guys out and see if we have the same department being stressed during this time period. So we have 2,307 service requests coming in the evening time. It's not a lot of requests coming in the afternoon, so that's something that is a little bit different. We can also check out our overdue status. Okay, so it looks like the longest line is here. Let's see, so we have 60 days on average for resolution versus 64. Okay, so that's our usual suspect again, information channel. But let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so that's click to the on-time status. No, we don't want the on-time status. So, and this happens normally as a data analyst. This is why you'll see us with the remote in our hand, so we don't have to worry about clicking the wrong line. But right now, for YouTube purposes, you have to bear with me. Oh, okay, so there we go. So this is the department here. Okay, and what department we're looking at? Okay, property management. Okay, so on average, the days to get to a resolution for a service request is 60. We have 4 service requests coming at the evening and 4 in the afternoon. Okay, so that's not a lot of requests for 60 days, but depending on what property is, whether you have to do construction, whether it's something to do with a pothole, it's understandable why it could take a little bit longer, even though it's just 4 requests. So for this one, we might have to work with a different department. So a lot of times you can drill in. So I'll show you on another video how you can look into exactly what the requests were, and we'll do that on part 2. So we're looking to see what were these 4 requests, what did we actually need from them. You know, if it's something like a pothole, maybe a tree falling, did we have to call another department? Did we have to work with another office in Massachusetts to help us out? What's the reason that these came in a little bit later? So that's something that's important to know and to see, and that's usually what these dashboards can do. By looking into data like this, you can tell where you have loopholes, how you can do better, and ultimately this is what we do. This is what we want to know. This is what's important to us. So we're gonna take off all these filters and leave it as original. So yeah, you should definitely, if you're looking for maybe a career change or something new to get into, this is something that you can do from home. Right now, I just did most of this on my laptop. It took me about maybe 15 minutes to create the dashboard. Running the data is not too hard as well too. You just get an Excel sheet and import it. So what I'll do is I'll also have a video just on CognosAnalytics. So this is CognosAnalytics 11.1.7. That's the version that I'm on now. So I'll go over maybe a quick how-to and just go over some of the different fields that you have and how you can build different charts and filters, maps. So a lot of good stuff is coming. So I definitely appreciate everyone who's watched this video. Leave a like, subscribe. That'll be much appreciated. And for the most part, enjoy your day.